The information today, we hope that will enhance your sales knowledge of DigiFarm, and we want to provide the information in a condensed, efficient manner, and we encourage your participation, and please send comments and questions after you've reviewed this information, and we look forward to your feedback and then getting back to you with answers. Please send any questions or comments you may have to your DigiFarm sales rep. And also we'll be looking forward in the future for additional sales presentations as well as some technical information. One of the first things I want to review is our new website, digifarm.com. It's got a whole new look and feel, and one of the first things that you'll notice, we've already been asked quite a bit, is the reference to powered by HPRTK. HPRTK is another branding that we have for another company entity as it is. This is where we target non-ag related industries, turf, land surveyor, and others. And our network at DigiFarm actually meets survey spec. So it's just noting that the HPRTK branding and just help reinforce that other entity and the reliability and robustness of our network. Today in the presentation, I'm going to be going across, if you notice up on the website, the top menu bar, RTK services, product solution, support, in our online store. All those tabs is what we're going to actually use and review what information is underneath and included in all the drop-down tabs there. First, we come to RTK services. The advantages is simply we're compatible with all brands of major GPS receivers. We create short baseline distances for greater accuracy. Ease of the system, there's no need to change radio IDs or base IDs. We don't experience line shifts, and there's no need for a repeater with our DigiFarm RTK. Also, under RTK services, how it works. This is one of the most important pieces of information in all the information that I'm going to share today. Understanding this slide here it will be valuable for you and helps explain how DigiFarm works, how we differ ourselves, and really good to grasp this. So in the background, one of the first things you might notice, we show locations where we have physical base locations, as noted on the coverage map in the background. We're going to look at a full view of a coverage map in a later slide, but on this slide shot here, the screenshot, you see where it says base station network, and then it references where all of our physical base stations are at. Obviously, those are a key component in the network. So the other thing you'll notice here is the tractor, noted as your GNSS receiver, and then also the GNSS satellites. So obviously, satellite or GPS signal is still required in this solution. But how this actually all works is when your customer logs in the field, either through our Beacon and DigiFarm app being utilized or one of our RV50 modem solutions, when they log into our network, our back-end server system recognizes that request, and then in relationship to them and nearby physical base stations that are noted on the screen here, we're able to create a virtual base. All of our base stations, in a sense, talk to each other, and so through analyzing lat-long positions and other information, we can create a virtual base. And that's one of the most important things to understand is creating that virtual base. And when that is done, typically the most common distance is that we put that virtual base at a 3-mile distance from the tractor or the rover in the field. One of the rules with RTK for all the solutions out there is the distance from the tractor to the nearest base station, which in this case will be the virtual base. That's what determines your accuracy. So that's really important. Then, after we've created that virtual base, you'll notice on the screenshot there it says data center. So that's through our server network, back through the traditional cellular networks with Verizon, AT&T, and US Cellular. That's how we deliver the correction signal back to the tractor. Again, utilizing one of our modems or the beacon and iPad option. But please understand how this is created, because that's one of the really most important things with DigiFarm is grasping that knowledge of that. Also under the RTK service tab, you'll see this chart just kind of highlighting some of the differences between our virtual base network and single base, either radio or single base cellular RTK, other solutions that are out there. Just kind of goes over the benefits. We have no line shifts. By the way we create the virtual base, we can also avoid problems if one of our an individual physical base station goes down and is not operational. We can still create virtual bases, and there won't be any diminished accuracy. Water management. This is a big one. I get a lot of questions coming in. What is our vertical accuracy? And this is another industry rule that everybody plays by, no matter who the RTK provider is. So the first rule, remember, distance from rover, your tractor in the field to the nearest base station creates your horizontal accuracy. And the other industry rule everybody plays by is the horizontal accuracy. You take that and double that to get your vertical accuracy or your vertical error. So we're ½ inch or better on our horizontal accuracy, and we double that, and that's where we come up with our answer that we are 1 inch or better on our vertical, as long as we are in what we call network coverage area. We also pride ourselves on the specific data streams that we have for each of the brands of the GPS units. We're just not sending out a generic GPS message. We've customized those languages that each of the GPS receivers like to talk for their best optimization. And again, the baseline distance is always minimized for our good, reliable, and accuracy of a short baseline distance. Also under the RTK Services tab, I encourage you to read through what is DigiFarm and then view the interviews that are with Dave. Dave is one of our founding owner. The RTK Services tab also now has our coverage map and actually shows each individual base station out there. And this is more or less a live map of where our base stations are. And we're continuing to add our footprint or grow our footprint and add base stations across the U.S. And so as we add those, this map updates automatically. This is a good tool to use if you're in got a customer you think might be on the outer fringe of a network or of our network, and you can look and see actually where we have our coverage. Again, this is a good talking point. It's a good lead in. Your customer is going to be asking, is it best if I'm overlapped or in the center of where one of these base stations is? Keep in mind, you've got to tell the story of and share the story of how we create that virtual base, because that's all one of the most important things about DigiFarm is understanding that. But this is a good validation tool to use. Make sure your customers are in covered area if that's questionable. Products and solutions. Our beacon represents definitely the most sales percentage-wise today. It's simple, easy to use, cost-effective, and that beacon is utilized with our DigiFarm app that has the Intrip built into it. So you pair the beacon to your iPad through the app. You tell it the brand or receiver we're going to talk to. that pre-populates the proper language, GPS language we're going to communicate with, and then you enter in your user credentials that you get when you purchase a subscription to our network. Our other products and solutions we offer are modems. Our RV50 modem is a hardwired, dedicated modem device. It's the plug and play option. If the opportunity of putting an iPad in the cab isn't the best idea, the RV50 can provide that. It's a plug and play and easy to use and operate, and just a good solid solution. The other modem we offer is the BR1 Mini. This is unique in the fact that it's really just a good solid robust hotspot. Some of the displays out there today have got some unique features. As an example, the Ag Leader In Command series or the Outback Rebel, each of those two displays have the Intrip client built into the display. So really all we need is a good solid hotspot for them to pick up, and then we can deliver the RTK corrections to that unit as well. Both of these utilize a good external cellular antenna that would go up on top of the cab, and again, it's just a good solid solution. For the modems, we also offer data plans. They're affordable. Probably the most important thing is that we also can help troubleshoot and the cellular connectivity to the modem, as well as the connectivity to the DigiFarm network. So from a support standpoint, the modems, the data plans that we offer is good that we can help support those as well. We work with Verizon, AT&T, US Cellular, and on our stores we've got various options for the amount of data that those packages are for. Also under products and solution is promotions that are listed. Often, and as of this time of the year, right now, we are offering a radio trade-in and an RTK unlock promotion. Each of these will allow the end user, the grower, to receive a first year free subscription to our network. The radio trade-in is where we're taking an existing customer that's using a radio device, that's line of sight technology. We're taking his radio device that is in his tractor, and we're taking that in on trade in lieu of a first year free subscription. And then the RTK unlock, if you have to sell your customer an unlock code to complete the transition for that receiver all the way to RTK, full RTK unlocked, showing proof of purchase of that will also trigger a first year free subscription to our network. The other promotion we have right now is modem upgrade. That's been going on for some time. Here at the end of 2020, Verizon is no longer going to communicate with 3G only devices. And so there's a lot of those that are out on the market. That upgrade program is taking those also in on trade for a reduced cost, a purchase of a new RV50 kit for that particular installation. And there's more details on that that we would love to help you out and understand. On our tech support tab, there's one feature. Obviously, it's a lot of good technical and service information there, but our quick reference cards can also be a good, valuable sales tool. They provide some information. If you're not familiar with an installation, looking at these quick reference cards for either the beacon or the modem kit can help answer a lot of questions of that particular install. So as you're working through the sales process and a quote, if you take a look at these quick reference cards, this one in the example here is for the Ag Leader 6500 and beacon kit. So the first two screenshots and the descriptions are talking about the cabling installation. The following other screenshots go into the programming, but the cabling information Kind of gives you a clue of where the connections are, what you might be up against, what you're looking for. And then also down in the lower left corner, the part number for that beacon kit is actually listed down there. And so that's, again, good information to look during the sales process. Under the support tab also, there's a dealer resource tab. And we've got some additional resources for you, the dealer. You can contact DigiFarm if you're in need of the password. Contact your sales rep or our DigiFarm office. Here's a screenshot once you go to the support tab and dealer resources. The middle tab, dealer sales resources, and that's what will prompt the need to enter in a password. Once inside of there, you'll find, but it won't be limited to, some of the items will be literature, promotional literature. There'll be various files that can be used to get banners made. And you could also use some of that information for some social media. Also, with marketing, we also want to encourage you, the dealers, are given a demo subscription to use. Obviously, if we're going out and doing demos or for field day events, those have got some good value. Also, if you're supporting an educational institution, there's opportunities out there that we can provide, help you provide a subscription. If there's a college with an ag program that you're affiliated with or an alumni of, or a local ag tech school, maybe you're utilizing interns through there and or have a relationship, please contact us if we can help talk through the opportunities to provide them with DigiFarm's subscription for their ag programs. On our online store, you may have already noticed, but we've updated a lot of pictures and descriptions to make it more clear on the products. We've also added multi-year data plans and multi-year subscriptions. Those are at some additional savings. And then also, while we're running promotions, there'll be additional ordering for products such as the no-charge unlocks, the no-charge subscriptions for the RTK radio trade-in or unlock program, or the promotional upgrade modem kits. Also on our online store, as you're placing orders, we've added additional drop-down menus as you check out of the store. So you can select various shipping types, anything from ground UPS to next day air. There's a notes section. There's a place where you can enter in your PO number, and you can also update ship to addresses for drop ships. So just make sure you're utilizing those features. Another really useful tool on our store, online store, during the sales process, if you're not familiar with what's in a kit, if you click on the image or the description of an item, that will open up an additional screenshot that will show you the bill of material. The example here is that we've got a BR1 mini kit for Ag Leader preloaded with 1 gig Verizon data plan. So the first section there below the pictures is a list of all the bill of material of items in the kit. And in this instance, there's also additional notes below that that show the possibility of additional cables that you would need to get from Ag Leader. I believe this is based on the number of cameras that might be used on that display that we're referencing also. So again, bill of material information, a good sales tool to make sure that you got everything you need. Please contact your DigiFarm sales rep or the DigiFarm office if you've got any questions at all on the information that we've provided today. We want to make sure that it's clear for you and that you understand the information that we've provided. Look forward also in the future, keep an eye out. We'll be creating some additional technical presentations and service-oriented presentations, and appreciate your time. Thank you.